Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the Happy Punch prelims legend, Unbaer.
Hello.
Coming in at short notice to fight Corn, got that W. Now let's start off right there, right? Now for anyone who for some reason has not heard your story yet, right? Tell me from the beginning till, now, right? You getting that fight.
Oof. It's a very complex situation. A few
Yeah.
months ago, I snuck
Mm-hmm.
into Misfits 004
Mm-hmm.
and I started networking with people. I went backstage to the weigh-in, the press conference. I snuck
Mm-hmm.
into ringside and I met a few people. I met a girl called Amber and her and the person she works with, they spoke to Mams because they were going to cancel the Corn fight because nobody was stepping up because
Oh,
Corn
really?
wanted somebody with no experience, so it'd be an easy fight for him.
Yeah.
Person had to be over 18. They had to, fit the weight bracket, and I I guess I fit all of those things, and I came up, I showed up, I put on a show, and somehow won.
Yeah, no, yeah, I think even including myself, to be honest, I was doing a predictions video with the Fight Talk, Krish, and me and him were like, listen, we both wanted the best for you, but we're like, on paper, someone who's been training for a month versus someone who for 10 days, right?
He was training for 3 months.
3 months, right? So someone who's been training for
Yeah,
3 months, right? And for you only training just a couple of weeks, we were all thinking,
seven
like
days, man, 7 days.
7 days. We're all like, listen, we love the promotion from Unbaer, but maybe this fight, maybe Corn can take it. And then it goes to the decision, and then you pull off the decision right there, which, like I said, again, congrats. Because, like I said, stepping in, a few weeks' notice, getting that W, it's a lot of respect for anyone who gets into the ring. Now, at the end of that fight, I think, you gave him the finger, which is for some people, it's justifiable. All right. I'm not here to speak on it. But at the end of that, right? Do you regret giving him the finger or no?
No comment, man. No
No
comment.
comment. All right, no worries, no worries, no worries, no
After
worries.
something like that, man, you fight someone
It's just
that's constantly telling you,
yeah,
"Oh, I'm not gonna do no promo. I'm only gonna be showing you the promo in the ring when you're knocked out, gasping for air." I mean,
yeah,
we were both gasping for air, but there wasn't anything impressive from either of us in that ring.
yeah,
We got
yeah.
no promo, and he had no boxing skill. So I was so angry. Even when I won, I was angry. So obviously, I turned to his corner and screamed a few words at them. And yeah,
It's all good. Yeah, you obviously like adrenaline and stuff. It's like what I mean. That's how you're gonna act. I don't think, yeah. Like I personally don't
I
have a
don't
problem
remember
with it.
shit.
I'll just say that
I don't
much.
remember anything, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. What's the weight? What's the weight that you're gonna be fighting at in the scene?
145 ish. I
145 ish.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. I was thinking because like I want to do a segment. This is the one segment I want to try out with a lot of other fighters, and it's
Mhm.
called the one word segment. Do you think you can get down to like around the 140 range with like Waleed, Dean, and all of them? Or no, just 145 is the most down you can get to.
They've all had like 5 years experience.
Oh no. I'm not talking about fighting them. I'm talking about the weight class. You think you can get to that weight
Oh,
class? Okay.
easy, easy.
Okay. I wanna do this real quick. I think this would be I think you'll like this a lot, and I feel like the audience would like this segment as well. We're gonna be doing the one word segment. What it is you describe a fighter in one word.
Oh,
Pretty simple. Starting off, we're gonna be doing is NNA Productions.
weirdo.
Weirdo. Okay.
Mm,
Evil Hero.
sure.
Waleed Sharks.
Chill.
Chill. Adam Sala.
Go.
Goat. Okay. Dean the Great.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. Fox the G.
Nice.
Nice. Most Wanted.
Cool.
Cool. Okay. Uncle Pito.
Pizza.
Pizza. All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, speaking of those opponents, because those are the opponents, not specifically the ones I named, but people are starting to come into the boxing scene, right? And
Mhm.
listen, some people might want to fight you, right? So after, because you can't fight Corn, I know you guys are my rematch team, but you can't fight him like obviously multiple times, like more
Yeah.
than like a million times, right? So who's someone after you're done with Corn that you want to maybe you want to face off. Maybe you want to get that step up from Corn.
To be honest, I haven't really given a lot of thought to it.
Okay.
Um, there's not that many people in my weight class in the scene with the
Yeah.
same amount of experience as me. So I hope that the number of fighters expands and we can bring some people into the scene. And maybe we'll see NNA Productions versus Unbaer one day when he's no longer
Okay.
a weirdo. Yeah.
NNA. So NNA is the person you want to go after next, right?
He's had
Now,
5 fights, but he's a very weird man.
he's
Very
had
weird
five
man.
fights. Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, of course, with the 3 a.m. content, right? That's like the big thing about him.
I
But
ratioed him in like 4 tweets in a row. Every tweet he's done that I've seen, I ratioed him,
yeah,
and he has
no,
subscribers.
I feel like NNA, like what is it? Whenever he comes into the scene, I feel like he has a very interesting like demeanor. I would like to say. I think he comes off as he comes off like trying to be like sus. I think that's like, which is, I don't know.
I don't know. Some people can pull off that character, some people can't. So with him, he just can't pull off that much. I mean, his
Okay.
hairline's back. That's the only thing I know that he can pull. Um, but yeah, when he can stop
Okay.
being weird, I will definitely try to give him a live day.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Now, also, what is it in the influencer boxing? Which, by the way, I want to go into this like last question of the scene, and I want to get to more about you, right?
Mhm.
Now, a lot of controversy here about what influencer boxing should be, right? People like Keem and Wade have spoken out about how influencer boxing is they should promote it. Everyone should promote, and that maybe the crossover boxing, it should not be implemented where like the people from the boxing scenes coming into fighting influencers. I just want to ask like what's your opinion on that?
You know what? I don't like it.
Okay.
Of course, there's a lot of professional boxers that I know in the scene.
Yeah.
Um, but I think they should be fighting professional boxers. So maybe we can bring in more pros and have their own like pro type event for Misfits.
Yeah.
Um, because we can't have KSI headlining forever. Maybe
That's true.
splash out on a Mayweather and
Mm-hmm.
Conor McGregor part 2. Don't know if the
Yeah.
money's there, the money's there. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big fan of it. I stand with Keem. I spoke with Mams about promotional stuff, and he did say they're going to try and implement a 50% of your purse being deducted if you don't promote
Half. Okay.
50%,
That's no,
which I really
that's definitely that's a good thing,
very
right?
good. Because
Yeah.
if you're going into influencer boxing for the money and you're not promoting, I think that's the main way to force them to promote.
Yeah. That's actually the what is it? 50% of the purse is actually a lot. That's like I said, half of that. When I believe when you miss weight in the UFC, it's like 30%. So it's like, yeah, it's a good amount, but like people will still like you can still see people miss weight in the UFC. So then
Mhm.
so they don't mind like risking that much fight purse in order to still get a fight at the end of the day.
So,
So it's like 50%. It's like I think that's the highest of like a penalty, if I'm not mistaken. It's quite a bit. So that's very strong and bold for man, which is a good thing, by the way. I feel like I could agree with you on this, right? It's like influencer boxing. It's its own like dynamic of where promoting is like the main thing to come around with this. Because if
But
it's
you see it
everyone,
yourself. Like Tommy Fury, he had like maybe a few years in the pro scene. Then he
yeah,
realized, oh wait, I can come and fight influencers a lot easier than fighting pros, get paid a lot
yeah.
more. So every professional is gonna want to do it. That's
Oh
how it is.
yes. To be fair, no, and to be fair, if you're Tommy or if you're like AT and Paul Bamba and all the people coming from the crossover to influencer boxing, right? And those aren't the three specific. I'm just naming a few of
Yeah.
many who do this, right? They're smart about coming into this and getting a big name, right? And like I said, with it's smart for the crossovers. I don't blame the crossover boxers to come over to the influencer side and get a bigger name out of this because then that's more money to their pockets and etc. So I don't blame them for that. But with influencer boxing, right? I feel like the main thing is the identity part. I think we're starting to get away from like to getting to an identity that all of us might not know. What's the finger that we should put onto influencer boxing, right? Because I think that's what we're missing is what defines influencer boxing. I think we're starting to get away from that. That's the main thing I want to like point out from this whole question is that? What's the meaning behind it, and what criteria fit, and etc.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really talk about bringing in like the best influencers because
Hmm.
look at before this happened to me, I had like a bit of a following on TikTok, but what's
Yeah.
that?
Hmm.
There was
Hmm.
no
Yeah.
fan base behind it. I
Yeah.
just got so I can't comment on other influencers and what they do to promote, but I did give
Hmm.
it my all, and
Yeah.
that's what I expect from others. That's it.
And I think that's a great transition to when you're promoting and you put the portrait into the art museum, right? So
Yeah.
it's like for anyone, what was the art museum that you put that portrait in? Was it like a very sacred art museum, if I'm not
The
mistaken, right?
National Art Gallery.
Okay, so
It's like a
US know
big
yeah, that's what I'm
museum.
saying.
Tourists
Just
go there.
exactly,
It's
just so like they know it's like it's a very big deal when if it's like you said national, like it's very sacred in the UK, right? So you went to go promote the Misfits fight by putting I think it was the poster, right? You put the
yeah, yeah,
poster in
of all
there.
the fighters. Not only
That is
my fight, but
crazy.
I want to promote Misfits, not only
Yeah.
just me. So I put
Hmm.
every fighter on a yeah. I just snuck it in my backpack, took it to the toilets, put a sticky non-toxic sticky
Hmm.
adhesive on the back.
Yeah.
Um, had it all ready, pretending I was getting something from my bag, quickly stuck it on, got the picture, and we tried to get out ASAP, but I got caught. My brother went the other way, and he told my manager, and yeah, I got fined and I got banned for a year.
I mean, oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a band for you, right? I mean, if you unless you're like pretty big into like artwork and stuff, you probably don't care about it about that 1 year ban.
I'm not going to be going to the National Art Museum in my spare time, if I'm being
Yeah.
honest.
So it's like, yeah, that doesn't like that 1 year don't mean shit. So I mean, okay, that's what, like I said, fair play because that was very unique of like
Yeah, it has
promoting.
to be.
Did you get that like bathroom idea? Because Jadion, right? Both him and Nico when they were doing the I think it was the prank
Biggest
wars.
menace.
I don't know. I forgot what the title of it was called, but yes, when they were challenging each other to do is it these those pranks.
Biggest menace challenge, yeah.
Yeah, the biggest menace. That's what it was. So when you say you brought the art thing to your bathroom, right, to put the stuff around it. Did you get that bathroom idea from Jadion when he did his?
Yeah, I got it from
Okay.
the Nico plan. Um, I mean,
Hmm.
I've been following Nico for years now. The
Hmm.
first time I started social media was
Yeah.
when I done like a 26-hour live stream straight, and I said Nico's name 100,000 times just because I'm just a fan of Nico. So
Yeah.
being
Fair
able
enough,
to
dude.
pull off the same stunt as him,
Hmm.
uh, is crazy, and I loved it.
I was actually watching, Nigo's content because I've seen some, but I actually really want to watch a lot of his videos. And like the
Mhm.
story behind the NDL and like I think it's one of his like offices, the EDL, right? The
So
English
yeah,
Defense League. Yeah. So I was just finding the backstory behind the NDL and stuff. Wow, it's very like I really respect that a lot from him. It's really like a funny story and like pretty cool to be honest, right? And especially from you,
Mhm.
as a fan of Nico's, right? It's like dude, his content's so unique and
It's
it's like you
fire.
could attest to it too. You could attest to it too. What about when it comes to you making content? What's your like? What are you trying to implement into YouTube? Anything new
Just
in there?
I wanna make content that isn't lazy. I feel like
Okay.
YouTube now, most people are just doing reaction videos,
Hmm.
trying not to laugh. Like
Yeah.
when you people are refreshing their YouTube pages, they're like, okay, I've seen this, but from another guy. I want to try and make videos that not necessarily haven't been done before, but I want to make videos that are unique. I want to make my own
Okay.
spin on things. For example, I can say this now because I'm not sure when this interview is going to come out, but my
Okay.
next video, um, I tricked IShowSpeed to feature on my song. That's just one of the videos that I've done. It's being edited now.
Okay.
I've got a lot
I'll
of crazy videos coming out, but yeah.
Dude, let me know whenever that video comes out. Let me know because then I'll release an interview after just so
No, I've already leaked it way too
Oh, you
much.
already leaked it? Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay. I just want to respect it. It's all good. Okay, perfect.
thank you, man. Thank you.
No, that's crazy though. Well, so you said you got, if I'm not mistaken, you said that you got IShowSpeed to have you on your song
Yeah, I got him to feature on my song.
feature. Okay, how did that come all about?
I tricked him into an interview in the middle of a fan meetup. I isolated his voice, turned it into vocals, made a beat out of it with the producer. Um, made it turned into like a house party song.
Hmm.
Then I called him up and got him to react to it.
Wow. Okay. And then
Yeah.
so, wow. So what was like, what is it when you found out that, like Speed will, also give us to your song, right? What is it? What was your reaction at first? Like on like,
I was talking to him. So I've got some friends that know him, and
mhm,
they called me at 4 a.m. He said, "Hop on Discord right now. Speed's got one
yeah.
minute available. We need to record this now." So
Hmm.
bang, we done it. Uh, and yeah, got the clip to finish the
Okay.
video. I've been recording this video since November, trying to
Hmm.
get an ending to it. Now I finally
Oh,
have got an
okay.
ending, and yeah,
Mhm.
should be a banger. Should be a banger.
You said the song music that you made was like house party?
Yeah, house music type.
House music. Okay, okay, okay. Got it. What have you always done music or you just getting
Never,
into it? Never. So
never.
this is like you'll be your first one.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
very bad at singing, rapping, and everything that anything to do with music. So yeah,
Okay. So I mean, you're just
gonna be a
putting your
great
foot
video.
into it. You're just testing out the waters.
Man, it's entertainment at the end of the day. That's what YouTube is.
I mean,
Experiment,
fair enough.
entertain.
Mhm. No, you seen when Jake got It's Everyday Bro. That actually I'm pretty that
Every
released on
day,
my
bro.
birthday. That song released on my birthday, which is tomorrow. So I
Oh,
was
oh, happy
really
birthday,
pissed.
man, for tomorrow.
Dude, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. And yeah, no, so when that so when that song came out, I was like, I was in seventh grade when this happened. I was like, bro, this song is so like I hated it. I hated it. Everyone, all my friends in middle school were like what is it, putting on their speakers like near me and stuff. I was like, bro, please get this away.
Every day,
It's
bro,
like
with the Disney Channel flow.
dude, it's like now that song's such a big meme, and it's just like, oh gosh,
Become
why
iconic.
why on that birthday? But why on this date? But it is what it is though. Obviously, after your fight as well, you've gotten a lot of attention from, big creators, right? Such as, oh, Jadion in your walkout. I actually wanted to
Yeah,
ask you about, sorry, one question about your fight. I said I know more, but I want to actually ask you about one of this because I'm a big fan of like, if someone big I like walkouts when someone big is walking next to you, or if it's an artist performing right next to you. Those are
yeah.
like my favorite walkouts. So Jadion, someone, is very respectable. How'd you pull that one off?
What happened was because Gideon has a little bit of online beef with Corn, uh
Mm,
he found my Twitter. So he followed me. I looked at my phone, I was like, what the fuck? Gideon followed me? And I was
yeah.
like, okay, I got to play this well. So I actually read out my DMs to you. Um,
Oh, okay.
give you a little exclusive.
All right. Sounds good. Hmm.
Okay, first message. I was Jid. I know you're commentating my fight, but want to be part of the ring walk? He said dead ass. I said, bro, it would be an honor. He said, bet. That's lit, thanks. After that, I edited my walkout song so that I can give him a part where he comes out and switches the music. But then after I sent off that song to the zone, Gideon didn't message me until like that message happened on the 8th. My fight was on the 13th. He didn't message me until the 13th on the day of my fight.
Oh,
So
wow. Okay.
yeah,
So this is like very last minute.
very last minute. So I was like, fuck, I need to call in a favor. I called a model that I know and she gave me Gideon's number. And then I called him
Hmm.
up. He was like, oh shit, I'm in the same hotel as you. So we chilled out. We chilled for a few what's it called, hours.
Hmm.
Recorded some stuff for my video
Yeah.
and planned the walkout. I taught him the dance, bang, and it got sorted. But man, that guy is so humble. He's so nice.
Hmm.
Um, he's such like he's a bro's bro. Like he's the same as he is in his videos. Like
Dude,
super
that's
chill,
cool,
super
bro.
nice.
Yeah. No, I'm glad. I like hearing stories of like when creators are also like they're nice on camera and also off camera too.
Mhm.
I think those are like I've talked to a few creators where like I like watch their videos and I've like Fox if I've watched Fox's content, but then I've talked to him even outside of like just YouTube and seeing his videos. One of the
Mhm.
most like sincere, nice like human beings I've also like met in this
Super cool
space.
guy, man.
He's
Super
so
cool
cool.
guy.
Yeah. So I'm always glad to hear that like creators are also like chill, like even outside of, just a camera on their face at the end of the day. And
Just
so,
depends on the creator. Some creators have a different persona for their videos. Some of
oh
them
yeah.
are
No, 100%. Like I get the different personas part because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's like when there's a camera on you, right? It's your job to, kind of sell your pitch type of thing. So it's like I 100% get that as well. But like I said, I always like hearing, just creators being like, like you said, he's like a bro's bro. He's kind of
Authentic.
like, chill, down to earth type of thing, right? Like I always like hearing like creators just being like that, even when there isn't a camera on their face. So
Bro, you
it's
know the
just
video, he must have taken like 500-600 pictures that day. Like he was taking pictures of everyone, doing
mhm,
interviews with everyone, helping
mhm,
out with small creators. He's a real man.
yeah. No, bro, I is it one of I wish I had my list. But I have a little list of like, dream like people who I'd I'd love to have on my show to like interview. Jadion is
Yeah.
up there. It's like him, Moist, and like a few others. Moist Critical. Love to get him on too. But
Nice.
yeah, yeah, you ever Moist Critical?
Oh, Penguin Zero guy.
Yeah, Penguin Zero, yeah.
He's so fucking sick. He
Yeah, I'd
speaks
love
like this and there's a magazine or a clip. I like his
Dude,
content.
nah, he's great, bro. He's great. Especially his especially like reaction. Like whenever like there's something like if someone does something stupid, and like his reaction to that is gold, bro. Like I don't know what it is. Just that monotone, like angry type of feeling is just really funny. Yeah, and he's like chilled out too. It's like yeah, no, it's really funny. But I mean, before we wrap this up, right? I know I'm sorry if it's a quick interview. I actually have some errands to run, but like,
No worries, man.
listen, you have any like special announcements you want to say here, right? I know the speed thing happened, but anything big? Because you said that you want to for content, right? Content wise, you want to step it up a level, right? So, outside of the, this announcement about speed, is there anything big that you want to like share here?
Um, I want to move in silence. I've got a lot of big things planned, but
Okay.
I gotta
Okay.
keep it on the low. In case it doesn't happen, I look like a dickhead.
Oh,
That's
fair enough, dude. No. That's completely understandable. Completely understandable. But all right, everyone who has made it this far, thank you guys so much for tuning into this interview with Unbaer. Last minute, but you know what? I'm perfectly fine with it. From all my luck from the last few months, I'm perfectly fine with this last minute interview.
you did
But
amazing, man. You did
Unbaer,
amazing.
listen, if you want to share your social medias, now's the perfect time.
I'm there on OnlyFans, and that's about it.
Perfect. All right. Also, the subscriber goal by the end of the year is to get to 1,000 subs. So please hit the subscribe button. And anyways, I'll see
Subscribe
you guys on.
now.
Hey, Unbear, you're the third person that has said subscribe to my channel as well. So you know what? Blessings to you. At least as a big creator. So blessings to you. Anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.